Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Macon Campbell and this is maconSTUFF. Okay, so I don't know if I'm going to have enough time to tackle the case before the end of this year. So I decided I'm going to do a couple of smaller jobs in the meantime. So today I'm going to start cleaning all the reeds. And to do that, I first needed to clean up my shop a little bit. Since I started this project a couple of months ago, the state of my shop has really been driving me crazy. I took some before and after footage just so that you guys can see what it looked like and what it looks like now. This might just be the biggest cleanup I've done in almost a year, so I'm very happy with what it looks like now. Before I go and dirty it up again by getting started with the case, I thought this might be the perfect opportunity to get the reeds clean. So let me get all my stuff ready and then I can talk you through how I'm going to go about it. Okay, so here's how it's going to go. I have all three banks of reeds out here. The one I'm going to do first is the smallest one, which is the sub-base set. So I have a little storage box here, which conveniently looks like it's going to work for me. I have three compartments here that are separated. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fill this front one with hot water and some dishwashing liquid that I've put in here. The second one I'll fill with clean water, which I'm going to use to rinse. The last one I'm going to put some acetone in. I'll probably be doing them around 10 at a time. So I'll first pack them all out here in front of me. Then I'll stack them in the water with the cleaning solution and I will clean them one by one using one of these brushes. Important thing to remember when you're cleaning these is to always clean from the base to the tip. You don't want to be cleaning up because your bristles are going to get caught between the tongue and the base of the reed. After I've cleaned each reed, I will rinse it in the water, after which I'll use my second brush to wipe it down with the acetone, and once that is done, I'll move over to my blower, which I have set up here at a speed of 1, and blow it dry and stack it back in the case. Now, many people have suggested that the best way of cleaning these reeds is using an ultrasonic cleaner. Now, I don't have access to one of those, so this is the process that I'm going to follow. But before I get started on that, there's just a little something that I wanted to address. And embarrassingly, it seems as from the beginning when I started this project, I have totally misunderstood the core principle of how these reeds and the entire system works. So since the beginning, I've been wrongly under the impression that air from the reservoir is blown through the reeds from the bottom, which produces the sound. As you might remember from, I think, the first video, when I removed one of the reeds and to test it, I blew wind through it from the bottom and it produced no sound. Now the reason for that, as I said, is because I misunderstood it. Air is not blown through the reeds from the bottom. In fact, air is drawn through the reeds from the top into the reservoir at the bottom. That is why the reservoir creates suction and sucks air, drawing it over the reeds into the reservoir, and that produces the sound. So that means that to produce the sound, you have to either suck the air from the bottom or blow it from the top to produce sound by the reeds. And I have tested that and thankfully it works, as you'll see now. This one looks to have like a piece of dirt in there, so clean that out first. made a difference. That just goes to show that just a tiny speck of dirt stuck between the tongue and the base can make such a big difference. I just took that out with a little hobby knife and you can hear the difference. This one is a C sharp. Actually be interested to see if I use this tuner how far off it is. So let's have a look. And that is actually registering a C sharp. It's a tiny bit sharp, but that's pretty close. Well, that's pretty cool. Okay, so let me put this back. So now that we all know how the reeds actually work, let's get started cleaning them. Okay, so the sub base set is clean now. While they may not look a whole lot cleaner than what they did, rest assured they are in better condition now than what they were. The aim here is just to free them from dirt and debris that could get stuck in between the tongue and the base of the reed. The aim is not to get them to a nice shiny mirror finish like when they came out of the factory. The reason being, any alteration made to this tongue will also alter the pitch of the sound that it creates. That is in fact, as I understand, how they are tuned. You take away material either at the base or at the tip of the tongue. So shining these things up on a buffing wheel or sanding them, while they may look nice, they are not going to function the way they should. So these ones are pretty clean now. There's no more dirt and debris on them now for the other 122. Okay, that's 74 down, another 61 to go. But instead of making you sit through watching me clean another bank of reeds, I'm going to attempt to play you a song with the reeds that I've already cleaned. This is definitely experimental. I'm recording this before editing, so there's a good chance it might not work, but here goes. Okay, so that didn't turn out as bad as I thought it would. I hope you enjoyed it. If by chance I never get this organ to actually play, at least I'll have this. So the reeds are clean. That's one more small task out of the way. And hopefully soon I'll be able to play something for you the right way. So as always, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends. And if I don't see you again this year, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. So, till next time, keep making stuff.